Not even now with the Countess Olivia.
Even now, sir, on a moderate pace, I have since arrived but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance she will none of it. And one thing more. Do you never be so hardy again to come into his affairs, unless it be to report your lord's taking of this. Receive it so.
She took the ring of me on none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly do it to her, and her will is it be so returned. If you worth stooping for, there it lies in your honor. If not, let it be his that finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this, lady? Fortune forbid my outsides have charmed her. She made good view of me. Indeed, so much so, methought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak and starts distractedly. She loves me, sure. The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring, why, he sent her none. I am the man. If it be so, 'tis poor lady she were better love a dream. Disguise I see, thou art a wickedness, wherein the pregnant enemy does much. How easy it is for the proper false in women's waxen hearts to set their forms. Unless our frailty is the cause, not we. For such as we are made, of such we be. How will this fade? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love, and as I am woman, now alas the day. What thrilless sighs shall poor Olivia breathe? Oh, time, thou must untangle this, not I. 'Tis too hard a knot for me to untie.
Approach, Sir Andrew. Not to be abed after midnight is to be up betimes, and therefore dilisulu segreter. Thou knowest?
Nay, I know not, but I know to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion! I hate it as I hate an unfilled can. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early, so that to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes. Does our life not consist of the 4 elements?
So they say, but I think it rather consists of eating and drinking.
Thou art a scholar. Let us therefore eat and drink. Therein I say a stoup of wine.
Here comes the fool in me.
Ah, how now, my heart. Gentlemen, have you never seen a picture of we three?
Welcome, ass. Now let's have a catch.
By my troth, the fool has an excellent breast. Rather than 40 shillings I had such a leg, and so sweet a breath to sing as the fool has. In sooth, thou wast in very gracious fooling last night, when thou spokest of Pigmotimus, of the Vapians passing, of the equinoctial of Quibus. 'Twas very good in faith. I sent thee 6 pence for thy lemon. Hast it?
I did in Pentecost thy gratuity, for Malvolio's nose is no whipstock. My lady has a white hand, and the Myrmidons are no bottle-ale houses.
Why, this is the best fooling when all is done. Now a song. Let's have a song.
Come on, there's a 6 pence for you. Let's have a song.
There's a tussle of me too.
Would you have a love song? song of good life.
Love song, love song.
I care not for good life.
Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, stay in here, your true love's coming, that can sing both high and low. Trip no further, pretty sweeting, journey's end in lovers' meeting, every wise man's son doth know.
Excellent!
What is love, 'tis not hereafter, present mirth hath present laughter, what's to come is still unsure, in delay there lies no plenty, then come kiss me sweet and 20, youth's a stuff will not endure.
A mellifluous
A
voice.
contagious breath.
Very sweet and
To
contagious.
hear it by the nose, dulcet and contagion. But shall we make the welcome dance indeed? Shall we arouse the night hour and catch that will draw 3 souls from one weaver?
And you love me. I am a dog to catch.
By Our Lady, sir, and some dogs will catch well.
Let our catch be. Thou knave.
Hold thy peace, thou knave. Knight, I shall be constrained to call thee knave. Knight.
It is not the first time one is constrained to call me knave. But let us begin with a song. Come on.
A 1, 2, 3. Hold thy peace, thou knave.
And make him talk about doors. Never trust me.
My ladies are Katia. We are politicians. My lawyer's a pagarat. 3 merry men be we. Am I not consanguineous? Am I not of blood? Divine lady. I once knew a man in Babylon. Lady.
Beshrew me, the knight's an admirable fooling.
Oh, he does well enough if he be disposed, as do I too. He does it with a better grace, but I do it more natural.
On the 12th day of December.
My masters! Are you mad? Or what have you? Have you no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble like timbers at this time of night? Do you make an alehouse my lady's house, that you squeak out of your cosier's catches without any mitigation or remorse of voice? Is there no respect of place, persons, nor time?
We did keep time, sir. In our catches, snap up.
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that, though she harbors you as her kinsman, she is nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself from your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and it would please you to take leave of her, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell, my heart, for I must need be gone.
Yes, Toby.
His eyes do show his days are almost done.
But I will never die.
Sir Toby, there you lie.
Shall I bid him go?
What and if you do?
Shall I bid him go and spend
Oh, no, you dare not.
Art a steward, good sir? You lie. Art thou more than a steward? Dost thou think because our virtuous there be no more cakes nor ale?
Yes, and by St. Anne, and ginger shall be hot in the throat too.
Thou art right. Go, rub thy chain with crumbs. Maria, I say a stoop of wine.
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favor in anything more than contempt, you wouldn't give means to this misdemeanor. She will know of it by this hand.
Good. Shake your ass!
'Twere good a deed as any, to drink when a man's a-hungry, to challenge him in the field, and then break promise with him, and make a fool of him.
Do it, knight. All right, then, challenge, or I'll deliver that indignation to him by word of mouth.
Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. Since the Count was today with thy lady, he is much out of quiet. And as for Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I do not gull him into a nayward and make common recreation of him, Do not think I have enough wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us! Possess us! What will thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein by the color of his beard, the shape of his leg, the expression of his eye, forehead, and complexion, he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very like my lady, your niece. Unforgotten matter, we can hardly make distinctions of our hands.
Excellent! Smell device!
I have it in my nose too.
He shall think, by the letter that thou will drop, that they're from my niece, and that she's in love with him!
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
And your horse will then make an ass of him.
Ass, I doubt not.
Oh, 'twill be admirable.
Sport royal, I warrant you. I know my physical work with him. I will plant you two, and let the fool be the third, where he shall find the letter. Observe his construction of it. For tonight, to bed, and farewell.
Goodbye, Pencilina.
By my troth, she is an excellent wench.
She's a beagle, true bred, and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once too, you know.
Let's to bed, knight. Thou hast need send for more money.
If I cannot recover your niece, I am a foul way out.
Send for more money, knight. If thou hast her not in the end, call me cut.
If I do not, never trust me. Take it as you will.
Come. Let's to bed, knight.
Give me some music. Now, good morrow, friends. Now, good Cesario, that piece of song we heard last night, that old and antique song, methought it did relieve my passion much, more than these light airs and recollected terms of these most brisk and giddy-paced times. Come but one verse.
He's not here. So please, your lordship, that should sing it.
Who was it?
Festi the jester, my lord. A fool the Lady Lydia's father took much delight in. He is about the house.
Seek him out, and play the tune the while. Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love, in the sweet pangs of it remember me, for such as I and all true lovers are, unstaid and skittish in all motions else, save in the constant image of the creature that is beloved. How dost thou like this tune?
Gives the very echo to the seat where love is thrown.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon, young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some favor that it loves. Hath it not, boy?
A little, by your favor.
What kind of woman is it?
Of your complexion.
She is not worth thee, then. What years in faith?
About your years, my lord.
Too old by heaven. Let still the woman take an elder than herself. So wears she to him, so sways she level in her husband's hearts. For boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, more longing, wavering, sooner lost in mourn than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself, for thy affection cannot hold the bent. For women are as roses, whose fair flower, being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
And so they are, alas, that they are so to die, even when they to perfection grow.
Oh, fellow, the song we had last night. Mark it, Cesario. It is old and plain. The spinsters and the knitters in the sun, and the free maids that weave their thread with bones do use to chant it. It is silly sooth, and dallies with the innocence of love like the old age.
Are you ready, sir?
Aye. Prithee. Sing.
Come away, O death, and in said cypress let me be laid. Fly away, breath. I am slain by a fair cruel maid. My shroud of white stucco with you. Oh, prepare it my bones shall be thrown. Ah, thousand sighs to save, lay me where. Sad true lover, never find my grave, so weep there.
There's for thy pain.
Ah, no pain, sir. I take pleasure in singing, sir.
I'll pay thy pleasure then.
Ah, in pleasure. Shall we pay one time for another?
Now give me leave to leave thee.
Oh, now the melancholy God protect thee, and make thy tailor a changeable dog of a tabitha, for thy mind is very opal. I would have men of such constancy put to sea, that their business be everywhere, and their intent everything. That makes a good voyage of nothing. Farewell.
Let all the rest give place. Once more, Cesario, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty, and tell her, my love more noble than the world prizes not quantity of dirty lands, but the parts that fortune hath bestowed upon her. Tell her I hold as giddily as fortune, and it is that nature and queen of gems that pranks her and attracts my soul.
But if she cannot love you, sir,
I cannot be so answered.
soothe one you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, have for your love the same paying heart you have for Olivia. You cannot love her, you tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big, to hold so much. They lack retention. Alas, their love may be called appetite. No motion of the liver but the palate, that suffers surfeit, cloyment, and revolt. But mine is all as hungry as the sea, and can digest as much. Make no compare between the love a woman can bear me, and that I owe Olivia.
But I know.
What dost thou know?
Too well what love women to men may owe in faith they are as true heart as we. My father had a daughter, loved a man, as it might be. Were I a woman, I should be lordship.
And what's her history?
Blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment, like a worm in a bud, feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought. With a green and yellow melancholy she sat, like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was not this love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed our shows are more than milver still. We prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But died thy sister of her love, my lord?
And all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too. Yet I know not. So shall I to this lady.
Aye, that's the theme. To her in haste. Give her this jewel. Tell her my love can give no place. By no denay.
Come hither, Fabian.
Nay, I'll come. If I was a scruple, this sport would me be boiled to death with melancholy.
Wouldst thou not be glad to have the rascally sheep-biter come by some notable shade?
I would exult then. You know, he brought me out of favor with my lady about a bear bathing here.
To anger him, we'll have the bear again, and we shall fool him black and blue. Shall we not, Sir Andrew?
And we do not. It is pity on our lives.
Ah, here comes the little villain. How now, my metal of India?
Get you all three into the box tree. Malvolio's coming down this walk, and he has been yonder in the sun this past hour, practicing behavior to his own shadow. Observe him for the love mockery, for I know this device will make a contemplative idiot of him. Close in the no jesting, lie thou there. But here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me she did affect me, and I have heard her come thus near that, should she fancy, she be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think of?
Here's an overweening rogue.
Oh, peace. Contemplation makes rare turkey cock. How he jets under his advanced plumes.
Slut, I could beat the rogue.
Peace, I say.
Pistol him. Pistol him.
To be Count Malvolio.
Rogue!
There's example for it. For the lady of the Strachey married the yeoman of the wardrobe.
Fire on him, Jezebel.
Peace. having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my estate.
Oh, for a stone blood hitting me eye.
Calling my officers about me, in my branched velvet gown, having just come from a daybed, where I had left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone!
And then to have the humor of state, after a demure travel of God, telling them I know my place as they should do theirs, to for my kinsman Toby.
Bolts and shackles!
He has peace, now.
Except for my people, what did obedience star make off for him? I frowned a while, and perchance wind up watch or play with my sunlit jewel. Toby approaches, courtesy's there to me.
Shall this fellow live?
Your silence be drawn from us with cards, yet peace.
I extend my hand to him, thus clutching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control.
Does not good Sir Toby give you a blow o'er the lips then?
Saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your niece, give me this prerogative of speech.
What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Out! Scout!
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I warned you.
One, Sir Andrew.
I knew 'twas I, for many do call me fool.
What employment do we have here?
Now the wood company of gin.
Ah, peace, in the spirit of humor, intimate reading aloud to him.
By my life! This is my lady's hand! These be her very C's, her U's, and her T's, and thus makes she her great D's. It is a contempt of question, her hand.
Her C's, her U's, and her T's, oh, why that?
To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes. Her very phrases, by your leave waxed, soft, and the impressure of her lucrous which she uses the seal. 'Tis my lady. To whom should this be?
This one's in the liver and all.
Jove knows I love, lips do not move, no man must know, no man must know. The number's altered, no man must know. If this should be thee, Malvolio,
Mary, hang thee in Brock.
I may command or I adore, but silenced like a lucrous knife, with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
A Fusine riddle.
Excellent wench, say I.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first, let me see.
What dish of poison did she dress
And
in?
with what willingness Daniel checks at it?
I may command or I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her, she is my lady. Why, this is evident to any formal capacity. And yet, what should that alphabetical position portend? If I can make that resemble something in me. Softly, M-O-A-I.
Oh, I make up that. I'm cold at the sense.
So he will cry upon for all this, though he is rank as a fox.
M! Malvolio! M! What I think is my name?
Did I not say you would work it out with her excellent fox?
M. But then there is no consistency in this sequel. Thus suffers under probation, A should follow, but O does.
And O shall end at O.
Ah, you're all cudgeling to make him cry. Oh.
Then I comes behind.
You had an eye behind you, you might more detract to your heels than fortunes before you.
M-O-A-I. The simulation is not as the former. Yet, to crush this little, it would bow to me, for every one of these letters in my name. Soft, here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. For in my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands. Let thy blood and spirit embrace them, and to inure thyself to what thou art like to be, cast thy humble slow and appear fresh. Be opposite with the kinsmen, surly with servants. Let thy tongue tang arguments of state. Put thyself into the trick of singularity. She thus advised thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wish to see thee ever cross-guarded. I say, remember. Go to, if thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants, not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. She that would alter services with thee, fortunate unhappy. Daylight champagne discovers thou more. This is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I'll be point devised the very man. I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me, for every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late, and she did praise for my leg being cross-guarded, and in this she manifests herself to my love, and with a kind of injunction drives me to these habits of her liking. Thank my stars I am happy. I will be strange, stout, yellow stockings, and cross-guarded, even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove and my stars be praised! He's yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well, therefore in my presence still smile. Dear my sweet, I bid thee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything that thou wilt have.
I would not give my heart of this for a pension of thousands to be paid from the soap.
I could marry the wench for this device.
Oh, so could I too.
And ask no other dowry with her but such another jest.
Nor I neither.
Here comes my noble gull catcher.
Wilt thou set thy foot about my neck?
Or on my needle.
Wilt thou play my freedom in a traitor and become my bondslave?
In faith, or I neither.
Thou art such a dream, and when even ever believes them, he must run mad.
Nay, but St. Trude is at work upon me.
Like aqua vita with a midwife.
You will see the fruits of the sport. Mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, and as a color she abhors. Cross-garter, fashion she detests, and he will smile upon her, which will not be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to melancholy as she is, that it cannot return him into noble contempt. If you will see it, follow me.
Oh, to the gates of Tartar, my most excellent devil of wit.
I'll make one too.
Church.
Art thou a churchman?
No such matter, sir. I do live at the church, for I do live at my house, and my house doth stand by the church.
Then one may say the king lies by a beggar, if the beggar dwell near him, or thy church stand by the table, if thy table stand by the church.
Ah, you have said, sir. To see this age, a sentence is but a chevril glove to the wit. How quickly the wrong side may be turned outward.
Nay, that's certain they that dally nice with words may quickly make them wanted.
Oh, I would therefore that my sister had no name then, sir.
Oh, why, man?
For her name's a word, and to dally in that word might make my sister wanton.
Thy reason, man?
Troth, sir, I can yield you none without words, and words have grown so false, I am proved to prove reason with them.
I warrant thou art a merry fellow, and carest for nothing.
Oh, no such matter, sir. I do care for something, but in my conscience, sir, I do not care for you. If that would be to care for nothing, I would it would make you invisible.
Are not now the Lady Olivia's fool?
No, sir, the Lady Olivia has no folly. She will keep no fool, till she be married, and as fools are to husbands as pilchards are to herrings. The husband's the bigger. No, I am indeed not the Lady Olivia's fool, but her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at the Count Orsino.
Ah, foolery, sir, does walk about the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. The fool who saw is to be oft with your masters, with my mistress. I think I saw your wisdom there.
Nay, and now pass upon me, I'll no more with thee. Hold, there's expenses for
Ah, now Jove, and thy next commodity of hair, send thee a beard.
By my troth, I'll tell thee I am almost sick for one, though I would not have it grow on my chin. Is thy lady then?
Would not a pair of these have bread, sir?
Being kept together and put to use.
Oh, I could play Lord Pandarus of Phrygia, sir, to bring out Presidia to this trawless.
I understand you, sir. 'Tis well begged.
The matter, I hope, sir, is not great. Begging but a beggar. Presidia was a beggar. My lady is inside. I will construe to them whence you came. What you are and who you would are out of my welkin. I would say the word element, but the word is overworn.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool. To do that well craves a kind of wit. He must observe the mood on whom he jests, the quality of persons, and like the haggard, check at every feather that comes before his eye. It is a labor full of labor as a wise man's art, but wise men, folly fallen, quite taint their wit.
Save you, gentlemen.
And you, sir?
Do regard, monsieur.
Et vous aussi, votre serviteur.
I hope, sir, you are and I am yours.
Will you encounter the house? My niece's desires you should enter if your trade be with her.
I am bound to your niece, sir.
Take your legs, put them in motion.
My legs do not understand me, sir, then I understand what you mean by bidding me taste my legs.
I mean, sir, to go, to enter.
I will answer you with gate and entrance, but we are prevented. Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
That use rare courtier, rain odors, well.
My matter hath no voice but to your own most pregnant and vouchsafed dear.
Odors, pregnant and vouchsafe. I'll get ye all three already.
Let the garden door be shut, and leave me to my hearing. Give me your hand, sir.
My duty, madame, and most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant, sir. 'Twas never a merry world since lowly fading was called compliment. Your servant encounter Orsino youth.
And he's yours. And his must needs be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madame.
For him, I think not on him. For his thoughts, would they were blanks, rather than filled with me.
Madame, I come to bet your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Oh, by your leave, I pray you, I beg you. Never speak again of him, or would you undertake another suit? I had rather hear you solicit that.
Dear lady.
Give me leave, beseech you. I did send after the last enchantment you did hear, a ringing chase of you. Did I abuse myself, my servant, did I fear me you? Under your hard construction must I sit to force that on you? In shameful cunning. What might you think? Have you not set mine honor at the stake, and fated it with all thy unmuzzled thoughts, the tyrant's heart can think? Time of your receiving, and not be shown. The sight was not a bosom hide of my heart, so let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
It's a degree to love?
No, not a grace. 'Tis vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Why then, methinks 'tis time to smile again. O world, how apt the poor are to be proud. If one should be a prey, how much better to fall before the lion than the wolf. The clock will raise you the waste of time. Be not afraid, good youth, I will not have you. And yet, when wit and youth is come to harvest, your wife is alike to reap a proper man. There lies your way due west.
Then westward ho, grace and good disposition, I tell your ladyship, you'll nothing, madame, to my lord by me.
Stay. I pray thee, tell me what thou thinkest of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
I think so, I think the same of you.
Then think you right, I am not what I am.
And would you were as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madame, than I am? I wish it might. For now I am your fool.
But a deal of scorn looks beautiful in the contempt and anger on his lip. The murderous guilt shows not itself more soon than love that would seem hid. Love's night is noon. Cesario! By the roses of the spring, by maidenhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee so. The more for all thy pride, no reason can my passion hide. Do not extort thy reasons from this cause, for thou therefore hast no cause, but rather reason thus, with reason better. Unsought is good, but given, unsought better.
By innocence I swear, and by thy youth I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor none shall mistress me of it, save I alone. And so, adieu, good madame. Nevermore will I my master's tears to you more.
Yet come again! Thou perhaps mayest move that heart which now pours the life of love.
No, Faith, I'll not stay a jot longer.
Thy reason, dear madam, give thy reason.
You must needs yield your reason, Sir Andrew.
Your niece has given more favors to the Count's serving men than ever she bestowed upon me. I saw it in the orchard.
Did she see thee the while ago? Tell me that.
As plain as I see you now.
This is a great argument of love in her toward you.
Slight, do you make an ass of me?
I will prove it legitimate, sir, upon the oaths of judgment and reason.
And they were grand Germans since before Noah was a sailor.
She didn't show favor to the youth in your sight, only to exasperate you, to awaken your dormant valor, to put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should then have accosted her, and with some excellent jest, firing you from the mid, you should have banned the youth into dumbness. This is look for your hand, and this is balked. The double guilt of this opportunity, let time wash off, and you are now sailed into the north of my lady's opinion, where you will hang like an icicle on a Dutchman's beard, unless you do redeem it by some laudable attempt of either valor or policy.
And it be anyway. It must be with valor, for policy I hate. I had as a belief being a brownist than a politician.
Then build me thy fortune on the basis of valor. Challenge me, the Count's youth, to fight with him. Hurt him in 11 places. My niece shall take note of it, and assure thyself there is no greater love broker in the world who can more prevail in man's commendation of women than report of valor.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go, write it in a martial hand, be cursed and brief. 'Tis no matter how witty, as long as thou art eloquent and fun invention. Taunt him with the license of ink. If thou loast him thrice, it will not be amiss, and as many lies as will lie in thy sheet of paper, although thy sheet be big enough for the bed of ware in England. No matter, set him down, that there be gall enough in thy ink, although thou write with a goose pen. No matter, about it.
Where shall I find you?
We will call to the cubiculum. Go.
This is a dear man, you, Sir Toby.
I have been dear to him, lad, some 2,000 strong or so.
We will have a rare letter from him. You'll not deliver.
Never trust me then, and by all means stir the youth for an answer. I think oxen in a wain ropes cannot hail the two together. For Andrew, if you are open, and you find so much blood in his liver as would clog the foot of a flea, I'll eat the rest of the anatomy.
And the youth bears in his vision no great predator of cruelty.
Look where the youngest thread of 9 comes.
If you desire the spleen and will laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Yon gull Malvolio is turned heathen, a very renegado. For there is no Christian that means to be saved by believing such impossible passages of grossness. He's in yellow stockings.
And cross-gartered?
Most villainously, like a pedant that keeps a school in the church. I have dogged him, like the letter which I dropped to betray him. He has obeyed every point of the letter. You have not seen such a thing as 'tis. I can hardly forbear hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him, and if she do, he will smile and take it for a great favor. Follow me.
Come, bring us where he is.
Not by my will have troubled you, but since you make pleasure of your pains, I will no further chide you. I could not stay behind you. My desire, more sharp than file steel, did spur me forth, and I would love to see you, though so much as to what might have drawn one to a longer voyage, but jealousy of what might befall your travel in these parts, which to a stranger, unguided, unfriended, often proved rough, and unhospitable. Mine will in love, the rather by these arguments of fear set forth in your pursuit.
My kind Antonio, I can no other answer make but thanks, and thanks. And ever off good turns I shuffled off with such incurrent pain. But were my worth as is my conscience firm, should find better dealings. What's to do? Shall we go see the relics of this town?
So Morris said, best first to see your lodging.
No, I'm not weary, and 'tis long tonight. Come, let us satisfy our eyes with the monuments and things of fame that do renown this city.
Would you pardon me, sir? I do not, without danger, walk these streets. Once in a sea fight against the Countess galleys, I did some service of such. Not indeed, that were I taken here, it would scarce be answered.
Be like you slew a great number of his people.
The offense is not of such a bloody nature, albeit the time and quality of our quarrel might have given us bloody argument. It might have since been answered in repaying what we took from them, which for traffic's sake most of our city did. Only myself stood out, for which if I be lapsed in this place, I shall pay dear.
Then do not walk too open.
It doth not fit me. Hold, sir. Here's my purse. In the south suburbs, at the Elephant, it's best to lodge. I will be speaking on diet whilst you beguile the time to feed your knowledge of the being of the town. There shall you have me.
Why your purse?
Happily your eye shall light upon some toy you have desired to purchase. And your store, I think, is not for idle market, sir.
I'll be a purse girl then, and leave you for an hour.
To the Elephant!
I do remember